branch breaks. That limb's hung. That limb's hung. I think that's placed up in there. Anyways, here's our trail. They're marking. And there's a Bigfoot track. Another branch hang. So that one came from there, which is about, yeah, I'd say 7-8 feet away, brought this way. That is a wallow hangout marker. See how it bends and butts off? That'll point directly to I don't know, a perch. Another break. Of course, they got their bird friends making warning noises. This might be a little hangout here. It's marked really well. Branch hangs. Quite a few of them. There ain't no way that one got hung like that. Oh shit. Try not to break it. Bigfoot is real. It's like an asterisk here. It's marking a trail. That's funny. They're warning those birds. Look at this very well. Of course, deer, but Sasquatch too. There's a heel. Here's your heel. And the whole outline's right here. You can see it. Big toe. I just wish they'd let me see him. Look at that branch break. And that one. And that one. I don't know which way I want to go. These are so cool. So, another one points and butts off that way, which... Maybe that little spot I was at is their hangout. That's pretty cool. They hung that there. There's a hang there too. That's dead center of it. And it's broke off. Man, that's neat. So there's a house that way. Maybe the one with a hang, maybe that's kind of a... Because there's our house, or a house and our campers that way. It's broke off and pointing that way, there's a house and a branch hang. So maybe without the branch hang, points to their wallows. Or I bet you anything, if I kept traveling that way, I'd end up in their hangout. I bet. And of course, there's a trail through here. They like stepping on these dead logs. I've pulled hair out of their tracks on these. Pretty cool. They step there and there. Yeah, quite funny, huh? They're really marking their trail. Broke. And you got Sasquatch impression there and there. There. Broke. That definitely been bent and finagled. That's still a live oak tree. They literally bent it over and broke the top off. Yeah, I know what you guys do. I know what you guys do. They're gonna have a whole lot of fun. They haven't killed me off yet. I pretty much hit every hangout around here so far. So we got a bend there. There's our dead center. It really ain't that dead center though. There's another one bent. They all point to the same direction. Look at that hang. Of course, trail marker. The hangs are trail markers. That one's pretty cool. Looking for hair. So there's a trail this way. You see how they placed it? We got another trail. See how that points? I'm thinking that's marking another trail. And there's a bend here. Let's see. I mean, I know with absolute certainty they know that. I know they're real. I know they're out here. I wish they'd do me the decency of giving me a glimpse anyways. It's a good place for tracks actually. It's a little softer. Here's how careful they are though. Chances of finding a track in that, slim it on. Along it, maybe. They do have a bend up here. They might step on the leaves because it won't stand up. Oh! So there's a bend, a nice bend. Dead center. Like I said, it kind of looks like an impression right there. Yeah. Not a real good one though. Wow. Beavers. The deer travel it. Sasquatch is really smart though. And they might. That's kind of iffy. It's really indented there. That might be a heel. There you go. See, it looks kind of like a heel there. Like they slid a little bit here. Maybe a big toe. I don't know. You know, maybe where it gets thicker like this, they'd be more likely to leave a track. So of all the places around here where they'd probably be during the day, I'm heading in here now. And they definitely go up closer to the highway at night. I gotta hang out over there. I walk through the woods and I see every little thing they do almost. Well, I know I miss a lot, but look at that track. They just smash that right down over. Wow. Looking for a hare. Now their feet hairs, I know for a fact I've pulled 2 out of their prints now, but it's pretty fine. You know, it's shorter. It's not long. Their feet, the hair by their feet is shorter, and it's kind of reddish at the tip, and then goes to a more blondish. And then I found longer hairs like where they sat, so you know, and those are probably a good 3-4 inches long. One is black, the other was white hair, identical to the black one, you know, and that's where they ducked under a log, so maybe that's more head, I don't know. Where am I going, guys? I bet you there. There's the track, old track right here. And they just pushed right in. You can see, oh man, you can see the heel. So here's the heel. Wow. Big toe. Let's see if I can, sorry about the shaky video. See if I can find hair in this one. It's pretty old, so the hair is probably decayed. There's another track right here. I think, wow, it's going the other way. I like to come across that. Oh, there's the triangle symbol. I bet you right behind that might be a hangout, because those, I don't know, points right there. There's a break, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be a little more quiet. I guess there ain't no being quiet in here. My eyes will just, man, I'd love to see a print in this mud. See, they're pretty damn careful for the most part. Not all the time though. See, like right there almost. Wow. I think that's an old track, guys. Mosquitoes are insane right here. Yeah, there's old tracks here. Nothing new. Obviously they set here. I see where you guys set. There you go, guys. That's pretty obvious. I mean, this is recent. You see where the, you can see where that thing is squished right here. Wow, that's pretty freaking cool. Looking for hair. See where it's squished out. Wow. Okay, I heard something that way. I was like, oh, whoop. I know you guys are here. A random stick kind of leaned up there. So wherever they set, they tend to tinker the barks. This is recently just pushed off bark. So there's your triangle marker. Tree lean. Sasquatch. Just kidding. Oh, the mosquitoes are hard in here. Glad I put on bug spray. So there's a house up there. I'm gonna head around this way. edible mushrooms. Definitely old tracks through here. And you can almost see where they step, you see? That's smushed down. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see the mosquitoes. Holy shit. Mosquitoes in Minnesota, they're big enough to carry you away. Thousands of mosquitoes in here. If I end up with skin cancer, that's a kind of a musty smell. If I end up with skin cancer, I know why. I guess I'd, ooh, there's a nice track. Yeah, of course you can't see it on here. Yeah, I bet you they sit right in there. If I end up with skin cancer, at least I enjoyed the woods without getting ate too badly alive. There's a tree lean pointing the trail. What do they got here? Any? For branchings. I'm feeling about 11.5 hours today. There's some branch breaks. There's a hang. I'm gonna shut that off for a while. See how it's pointing that way? I tell you what, they mark a lot. Here's a, yeah, it looks like a hangout marker. There'll be a trail here. They got those two, that's hard to see, but they got these two X together. See that? They cross them. There's a dead center. All of them are pointing that way, that way, that way. There's your branching right there. Okay, so you got your branching, right? Like, I don't even have to guess. I know there's a trail here. Like, that and that tells me there's a trail here. So now look. Then they tend to mark their trails by breaking. There you go. So they travel this right here. Yeah, it smells like they travel it. You think that's the only branch break? No, they break them quite often. There's one. There's one. Okay, let's keep going, guys. They come right through here. There's a branch break. And where do they go? Right here, I bet. Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely got a real musty smell in here. There's a branch break. There's little branch hangs. I smell you guys, yeah. There's that one point, and it kind of looks like, yeah, I think I'm getting into a hangout. Look how flat that is there. This whole trail is flattened. Nedahoo. So like right here looks kind of opens up, you know. A lot of times we'll have it barricaded around it. Like right here looks like a hangout. It's got that real thick canopy. It's got cover all around it. There you go. Okay, here, This is funny. So this is their hangout. No doubt in my mind. One of them. How do I know? Here is... You see how blatant that is? Where it goes pretty much straight up and then horizontal. This here means entry. So yeah, you can see how disturbed it is in here. I'm in their hangout right now. Can I come in, guys? Knock knock. Knock knock. I come in? I know I'm in your hangout. I know that's your doorway. Yeah, you even got a dead center. How cool is that, you know? That's so neat. You guys are cool. You're smart. You're not stupid by all means. You're very smart. So, that's a popple. This thing's like jammed in. And the funny thing is it lines up with that, their entry. Break there. You see how flat it is in here. It's like they pick at the ground. It's flattened. So yeah, there's literally, they got it like wooded off all the way around it. Like all the way around this little hangout here, it's wooded off. You guys gonna come visit us tonight? We're gonna have a fire, I think. That's another thing they do before their hangouts, usually is bend over popple trees. Yeah, look how high that's broke up, guys. See how it's broke down? And here's the cool thing, they broke that one down, they X'd it. You see where that other branch it curved in, the land dead center of that X? Look at this will probably line up. They just love to do this stuff. And it's so neat. Yeah, you see where the bottom part of that tree's broke off? Lands dead center of the X. You know, it's probably a way out, another way out. Okay, I heard something a little bigger that way. Might be really quiet. I might have some luck. Now you got that bird. Yeah, I know. I'm in their hangout, guys. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Sounds like soft knocking. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Shit. At some point they're gonna have to be okay with me because I'm coming right into their hangouts and like literally, you know, it used to take me hours walking around to try to find these things and when I first started, and now it's literally I can pick out a trail off our main trail that I know is theirs, and I could follow certain structures. You know, I could have kept going and following tree lanes and shit, one in the middle of nowhere. But I know the certain structures that point to their hangouts. So I end up in them in like 15, 20 minutes. See how they built a little blind here? So, one thing I do know, well, I'm pretty certain, is they'll have these hangouts in certain spots, you know, so they're not just stuck to one. You know, they'll be hanging out, say, a quarter mile from here in a spot, and foraging for food and stuff, and then they'll, you know, they're not stuck to that. They come to this one or that one over there. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how territorial they are with other Sasquatch, or if they all get along. Here's a trail marker. Right under their hangout. Wow, that's amazing. So, this, like I keep, they have these major bends. I mean, that's amazing right there. Obviously, the trees are dead center. So you got that bend, there's a bend there, there's another major bend. So this one actually points, you know, that way, this major trailway. There's another bend there, that's pointing the other trail that came up. But then behind that, you know, there's definitely something going on, and I kind of want to check it out. You know, maybe it's some kind of a structure, or I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Well, see, now that one's pointing directly at that structure, whatever that is there. That looks pretty cool. It's amazing what they do. You see how they, that literally is a hung branch. Start rain, and you see how they bent this. That's another hung branch. That's dead center of that, and that dead center, guys. Which lines up literally with the next structure back there. I don't care how crazy people think I am. I just tell them how it is. What I see. If they want to believe me, look at this. This is phenomenal. Two major oak bends. Let's see if I can line this up. So, I'm guessing it's something like that. I'm flush with that one. I mean, look how... What the hell did they do? So, oh, this is pretty damn cool. So this one right here, that end right there, literally came from that tree. So when this fell over, they actually picked it up, washed it in there. That one right there is that. Then they bent the white oak directly dead center of the two. Phenomenal. And they bent the other one to land at the base of that one. Look at this, guys. What's the chances? That bends, hits the base of that tree. That bends all the way over to hit the base of that tree. That one is the dead center there. They placed that one perfectly to land on that broken off tree. That is amazing, guys. I wish I could get that all in the frame. Now look at this. You see where that bends and points? Where's the next one? Oh, it points right at the base of that tree line. Magically goes between. There's a branch hang where that one lands. And guess where that one points? Their hangout. Phenomenal. I know what you guys do. You guys are amazing. Which, let's see here. There's that bend there. Kind of hard to see here, but wow. You see where that bark is hanging down there? Lands perfectly at that. The base of that and that bark actually line up perfectly center of that bend over here. Phenomenal, guys. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. They even have the top of that tree bent. Just amazing. What else can I say, guys? This is what they do. They're very in line with nature, I guess, and they're very aligned nature. Oh, big ass track here. Look at that. So here's your heel, your big toe, sorry, and your big toe and your ankle. Major track. Too. And I guarantee you those little things did not break this tree. Oh my lord. Wow. Oop, I just kicked out their branch. They got a branch leaned up in there, which lands perfectly at the end of that one. Kind of a little blind here. Yeah, you know, maybe wind broke these. But there's that bird. It's a warning bird. Maybe the wind broke these. I'll guarantee not all of them. But Sasquatch will take them and structure them anyways. It's storm damage. Yeah, no shit, it could be. Very well, could be. Here's a branch hang. And broke. And here's your trail. Very well could be, you know, damage from the wind and storms. Which I've seen it, you know, like where so many trees are taken out. But guess what? They're going to come through and structure it after the storm. Another branch hang, trail marker, branch break, trail marker, tucked in, trail marker. Oh, really? Comes to a next branch break. They're gonna have a hangout in here too, I bet. So, another wall hangout marker. That one don't come up so vertical. So anyways, this is their hangout this way. I'm in their hangout. It's like you get to them and there ain't a whole lot of brush underneath usually. Not always. They love cedar trees, under cedar trees, which there's no brush. Wherever their hangouts are. This is a hangout, guys. Here's another symbol I tend to see by their hangouts. I think that means maybe home. But what's the chances of this branch falling and landing dead center? And the tree's dead center. When you get flush with these things line up. Look at this. They will have placed. There's a little tree knock that way. Not real loud. That one actually points at my brother's lot that way. Where are you guys, huh? Nadahoo! It's okay, guys. I know I'm in your home. Is this your home? Is this where you sleep? It's amazing. I want to go more that way. But I also want to have a... Oh, what is that? I also want to have a campfire. You know, it seems to me like... I don't think Sasquatch eats a lot of meat. I think that might be overrated. I think they forage like a lot of apes and stuff, probably for bugs and, you know, natural greens. And sorry, I thought I heard something over there. And at that point, I think the flow of energy through them is so clear. I've ate healthy before, like for super healthy, like very, very little meat. And my energy was so clear. I'd wake up in the morning and literally, there was no grogginess at all. I was awake. Boom, wake. I felt great. I could see things like, I think I seen a couple spirits at that point. I could sense things easier. The flow of energy through me was phenomenal. So I think at that point, I think they can raise their energy vibrations and probably go more transparent and you know, they could probably sense everything around them all at once, you know? It's like a knowing. Wow. It's really strong here. Like really strong. Let's see how it's boxed in here. You know, they could be right here. Are you guys here? Like right here. It looks like they sit here, you know, right on this log. And right here. This is where I heard whatever it was that here. I gotta set the phone down, guys. I think I might have hair. It's a bunch of hair. Kind of in a shit ball. Looks like, I don't know. Here's a, see, maybe they eat buds. There's a bud off a tree. That makes sense, you know, and there's so much nutrition in buds. Keep hearing something in here, guys. Look at that spider. That's a pretty cool one. You know, I very rarely, you know, I've been uncomfortable a couple times in the woods. But Sasquatch, I know they've been around me, and I rarely feel threatened. Rarely. I guess, you know, if I know Sasquatch is around, I've really never felt threatened by them. Excellent food. You know, it looks like there should have been more here, like growing right above it. Maybe they eat that, you know. Say some of the biggest animals on planet Earth literally are vegetarians, or mainly vegetarians. There is no lack of food. I mean, so many of these plants are edible. Huh, guys? What are you guys doing tonight? You're gonna come visit us tonight? We're gonna have a campfire, I think. You guys wanna come visit us? Nefatia? I like your structures. I like your little tree lean there. You guys are amazing. Look at that. So that's birch. There's birch up there, but I don't think it's very likely it would have landed there. I mean, yeah, a bear can do that. There's a big toe. Okay, this is a track, guys. This is a fresh track. Maybe something sat here. But that's a track. There's a heel here. See if I don't know if I can get that or not. There's a heel here. You can plainly see the big toe there. And the whole outline. I think you can actually see another toe in this one. You know, that's probably a 17-inch track. I love their bends. Look at all the play stones in this one. So I'm flush on with it right now. Right now, their dead center is, there's one bent over dead center there. It's not that one. It's not the one to the left, it's the one in the center here. That is so cool. I wonder if the boys are back. They're camping down at one of my brother's lots here too. My son and my stepbrother. My buddies. Okay. So there's a pretty straight up and down tree lane. You know, I noticed this under cedar trees where they hang out. Then you got the triangle mark. So maybe this is a home. I mean, it's barricaded, you know, it's blocked really well. It definitely looks like they set here. See that, guys? I don't know. I found hangouts where there's a lot of bones. Beaver carcass, deer head with the eyeballs missing. Like where deer head was ripped off. And I actually found the deer probably a quarter mile away. Where the, you know, the deer's eating, there's remnants of it and stuff. The head was gone. There's a hangout marker. They're pointing towards it. So the ones that lean more point towards hangouts. When you're at their hangout, you'll get one that comes more directly up and then horizontal. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm reading it all wrong, but seems to be right.